helping our community thrive. Three ladies, one town, shining a spotlight all around, celebrating the dreams that never back down, the businesses that make Pahrump shine. Pahrump shines.
Hey everyone, it's Analyn Braza with Three Ladies, One Town, and I am here to welcome you to our show. And also, we are here with a special guest today, Miss Reeva, and she is going to basically tell us more about what she does, her business, how she supports her community, and everything. So, Reeva, thank you so much for being here today with us. And so the first thing is, we would love to know more about what are you doing for the community. I hear you're doing a lot of different things, and we want to know about it. People want to know more about what you're doing.
Okay, so let's start with tonight's group. It's Pahrump Community Partners, and we're now 4 years old. We didn't think we'd get past 6 months, and here we are at 4. So this group is made up of members of the community from anywhere from Rotary to GAV. We have Republican women here. We have Daughters of the American Revolution. Sir Optimus is coming in. And we all talk about events that are coming up that each group is doing and what we can do to help, and where we find a need to go into the community and say, okay, we need that. So let's look at my favorite, which is Sleep in Heavenly Peace. They provide beds for children who do not have a bed. So if grandma or mom walks out of the house on dad, or dad walks out and has kids, and they don't have a bed, they can go on our website and fill out the paperwork, and one of us will go look at the application, and we provide a bed. And when I say we provide a bed, we provide the whole bed at absolutely no cost. The community raises that money. We do fundraising throughout the year for that. And every bed is built here in Pahrump by volunteers. And I love doing it. I do all the paperwork for them. It's a lot of fun. I wish I got to go to Villa bed and see a kid's face for the first time saying, this is my bed. And then the Holiday Task Force does 4 events a year. They do Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, Easter, and 4th of July. All at no expense to anyone. So at Christmas and Thanksgiving, you can go have a full meal. If you're by yourself, if you have a small family and can't afford to do dinner, come visit us. They provide turkey, ham, the whole works. And again, all raised through funds that we do the fundraising for. So come on out for that. And the chairman for that is now Nicole Walters. Salvation Army, which is here, and I love working with them. We do bell ringing with them, Angel Tree, and bell ringing, Angel Tree. And I do one more thing, but I can't remember what. Oh well, it'll come to me sooner or later. I also run the town parade, the fall festival parade, and we're always looking for volunteers for that. So anyone who wants to come out and help. And anything that goes on in the community, we have a representative doing it, or one of us know what we're doing, or they all come to me and say, hey, how do I do this? So we also help some of the small businesses do fundraising. Alex Romero just did fundraising for Special Olympics, and we mentored him. We mentored him through the whole program. Leslie from Solmia is also looking at a fundraiser, and she is going to be mentored by, I'll mentor her through the whole program, along with Dave Harris, who's my partner in crime. These 2 young people are both under 28, own their own business, and we're very proud of them. And both of them went to Pahrump Valley High School. They actually went through our school system. So this year, one of our focus is going to be, we're going to look at all our graduates and where they are, what they're doing, and saying to the kids at the high school, don't give up. There's hope somewhere that you will do well. And we have a lot of kids who are doing very well in this community who came back after going away to college and enjoying what they're doing. Talking about Leslie, like, just walked in the door.
One of the things that I like to know about, and I'm sure a lot of people would want to know, is what brought you into wearing these many hats? Because that is a lot of things to do for one person. And I get it. You might have a team of people that are so passionate about it as well.
I do. So I sit on the boards on some of them, and I don't actually run some of those events. Some of them I do run. I moved here 19 years ago from New York, and I didn't know anyone. I had no friends here. I left everything in New York. My husband stayed in New York for 2 years, and I had nothing to do. I was like, okay, I'm retired, but what am I doing? I don't know anyone. So I started joining one club after the other, and got super involved in everything. And everyone found out I was pretty good at what I was doing, so they kept giving me more and more stuff. I'm also the advisor to a young group called the Key Club at the high school, and I sort of handed that over to Dave Harris. But we do the high school Key Club through Kiwanis, and that's the reason how I started everything out here, is working with the Key Club. And they're great kids, and a lot of the young people we're mentoring now, like Alex and Leslie and Rayleigh from Pizza, all went through our program.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing to see the kids that you mentored through high school now on their own, our parents or getting married or whatever, and running their own business. It makes me feel good.
Yeah. And building that foundation for younger youth especially is very important, especially in a town or a community, because it really sets them apart from, some kids in the cities. They're all over the place. But you know what? When you have that foundation, you have that community that helps the youth get to where they need to go in life. It's very important because they're our future, and you're kind of part of that process.
So a lot of people here in town say we have nothing to do. And if you're active, you can find something to do. And true, some of the clubs that we belong to are fairly expensive, but we'll work around your hours and how to pay for it. Again, with the kids say there's nothing for the kids to do. And from our end of the deal, we have soccer, we have Little League, we have dance, we have all these activities that parents don't want to get up off their little tushies and go out and do it or pay the money to do it. So there's plenty to do here in Pahrump. You just have to look for it and want, as a young parent, to be involved with your children and your children's education. And that's the bottom line. If you just want to drop your child off and don't do anything, don't blame me, there's nothing to do. If you take the effort, there is plenty of things that children here in town can do.
Yeah, and it's interesting that you bring that up, because sometimes it's very challenging when you have parents that aren't willing to be motivated enough to bring their kids to a place where they can learn and grow with the community and with other people. So what type of challenges that you see that's common with trying to get the youth involved in some of these activities?
Parents don't want to drive their kids. I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, I don't have the money, I don't have, they come up with every excuse in the world that they can. And we'll find a way. If you make the effort, one of us will find a way to do it. Kiwanis sponsors 2 Little League teams and a soccer team. And if a parent came to us and said, we don't have the money all up here. If I have to do extra fundraising, if I have to turn around to some of my friends, okay, we're splitting this fee, let's go. Well, any child who's willing to and a parent wants to do it, we'll make sure that they get it done.
So if someone was, if a parent was looking for activities for the kids to go to, what are some things that they can look for? Where can they find that information?
Look online. So go to the Little League. There's Pahrump Little League, which has a spring term and a fall term. There's football and softball there. There's all sorts of games there. There's a soccer for kids. There's cheerleading for kids. There's 2 dance schools here in town for girls. We're looking at, and I don't know if she's going to be here tonight, a gymnastics club coming out from Las Vegas. They want to open a store here, and we're working with them. So, there's bowling for kids. There's plenty of things for kids to do. They just have to go, okay. There's Boy Scouts, there's Girl Scouts. There's lots of things.
Is there a website or a phone number they can call to find out more information?
No, we're developing it. So
Perfect.
I'm not techie, but my kids are. So right now they're trying to get me back up on Pahrump Community Partners. Once the partnership website is up and running, everything will be listed there. And then if not, they can always come to Salvation Army. We leave all our information with Brenda. For parents who come in for the food bank and again, don't have anything and say, I need these resources. I just left her 5 resource books. We'll have more delivered.
That's fantastic. And if we can get a digital version of it, we'll put it in the link in the description of our YouTube channel. And that way people can follow it and we'll update it as it's needed.
I appreciate that. And I will have one of my kids do it because I don't have to do any of that.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on our channel.
And
I'm looking forward to basically putting this out to the world and to our community as well. And thank you so much, Reeva, for being here and taking the time to sit down and have this interview.
Thank you.